This is the free motion quilting tutorial for Loopy Paisley. This is stitched by first coming up with a single loopy shape and then echo that, pivot and echo with a second and then third loopy shape over your original. And this is of course a variation of Crazy Paisley where we did 2 loops. This is a little bit more simplistic. I like to say it's a little less crazy than Crazy Paisley. Now it has a really cute texture, and this is a paisley design, a pivoting design, so that means it can go in just about any area of your quilt. As you can see, I'm just kind of wiggling this around into any old shape. It can fit in really open areas, it can fit in really tight areas. It's a wonderfully versatile type of stitch, and I love to create variations of paisley. I like to say I could have done probably 200 designs just on paisley alone, simply because it's so easy to create variations with this design. And it's also very simplistic to stitch. You will get some thread play though, building up around the base of your loopy paisley shapes. With any paisley design you're going to get some thread play. If you find that your thread is breaking a lot, make sure to switch to a thinner, stronger thread. It's not necessarily your sewing machine, it's not necessarily the quilt or the batting or anything along those lines. It's more to do with the thread that you're using or the dullness of your needle. So if you know if you've changed your needle recently and nothing else is really messing up, then chances are you're not using a thin enough, strong enough thread. And for all of my videos that you see, I'm using Isocord. Isocord is a polyester embroidery thread. It's very durable, it's very thin, and even though it is an embroidery thread, it's also used in many industrial uses, such as stitching medical scrubs, and so it's of course color safe and can take the heat, take the tear, take the wear of lots of washings. So I think it's pretty much the perfect thread for free motion quilting. But that's just my personal opinion. Of course, always match thread both in the top of your machine and in the bobbin, because if you mismatch threads, you will probably end up with a lot more tension issues and thread breakage issues than you would otherwise. So now with that lecture on thread being finished, let's see what it looks like when you finish Loopy Paisley. For over 150 videos on free motion quilting, plus loads of tools and supplies for this wonderful hobby, go to daystyledesigns.com.